it's Caslin and Always Acting Up podcast. You've reached this week's mini pod where I share one of my favorite moments from last week's episode. Take a listen. And I think my last question here, it's kind of a wrap up. What do you think is the best piece of advice for a petite model just getting started?
My advice would be to just do it. I know it's, a little redundant because I think I mentioned a lot of things that you should do, but I think know why you're doing it, what you want to accomplish, and then having a good head on your shoulders. Basically knowing your self-worth, knowing who you are, and being serious about it, taking it completely seriously, and doing all those steps that I mentioned previously. Take your time. That's another thing that I think people don't realize, and I experienced that this past weekend working on a movie. People are talking about SAG. They're talking about where we should be living. Why are you in Vegas? If you want to do this full time, you should be in LA, right? My biggest thing when I graduated college, a lot of my friends, because I was in the theater department, so they're all musical theater. They're all, New York is where I'm going to make it. Or I'm going to move here because they think a city is going to do it for you. And granted, there are opportunities, different and better opportunities in different places, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. However, not everyone can just pack up and go live in New York, and not have to work 20 jobs, or have people to help you, people that out there, someone to guide you and tell you, give you advice. So my thing is take your time. Take the time to be like, okay, where do I start? Let's take it one step at a time and be smart. Because, again, that one thing, any wrong move can mess up your entire career. So for me, I'm I'm sure LA has a lot of opportunities that we don't have in Vegas. But right now, there are things happening in Vegas, right? It's up and coming. There are opportunities and I'm progressing. And so never become way in over your head either. Just because an agent reached out to you, never think, now I got to make that move to a different city. Now I got to go do this, or I'm going to become this. Stay level-headed, stay humble, keep your eye on the prize and why you're doing this, and make sure to always put yourself and your needs first, because there's so many people going to be talking to you here about what you should be doing.
Well, that was some great information. If you like what you heard, make sure to go back and check out the full episode to hear more. And of course, we here at Always Acting Up podcast cover plenty of other topics, such as getting a green card and working in the US, starting up a YouTube channel, making a feature film, and we even tell you how to be an actor from step 1 all the way to step 10. Let me know what you think, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks for listening.